In this video, we are going to analyze Adobe, ticker ADBE. So to get straight into it, what do we currently expect to happen? So we broke the $300 support, which was our first deviation on the 6-month chart. We broke below, we came back to retest it now, and we've continued to sell off. So this would indicate more likely than not we will continue down. And where would this level take us to? So if we continue down to that next deviation level, we would have our support at $246.75. So if you expect the stock to continue down, this would be our key support level where we expect to continue to. Now, if we break that and we continue lower, we are then looking at $223, $195, and then breaking past there would be $142, $120, and $20 at the final one. Obviously, $20 very far off, probably not all that likely, but we could definitely see these 120s and above, especially if markets continue weak. So it would definitely be something to be paying attention to. And we can see, I mean, if you go back to around 2018, this is kind of where we're currently sinking to. So do be paying attention to the 246, the 222, and the 195. If we break that, then obviously we would expect quite a sharp sell-off. Markets would have to be weak for Adobe to break through that kind of 195 support. But then we would be pushing down to, again, that kind of 2017 low or 2017 area of around 143 to 120. Now, obviously, do note as well, $100 psychological level, always going to be a key support. Same with the 200. But that 100 is going to be even more strong if we were to break that low again. Probably not all that likely, but just do note if we do break that low. Key support on the max term time frame. So this is a chart since IPO. That is a key statistical deviation. Now, going on to the resistance side of things, what are we paying attention to? So our closest resistance as of now is around $299, kind of $300. Key psychological level, our first deviation on the 6-month chart. So if we are going to break to the upside, we would need to see a break above this level, come back to retest it. And if buying pressure still comes in, then we can expect a move back to the upside. Then we would have a resistance level at 310, because that is going to be that gap fill location. Breaking through there would be 325. And then it would take us to that next gap fill location at 370, and I did miss at 350. But that 370 is going to be key as well, because really we would expect this gap to get filled, considering they did actually have pretty good earnings. The reason it sunk was on them acquiring, I can't remember the company's name now, but they were looking to acquire someone and investors weren't happy about it. So, I mean, we'll have to see how this merger plays out, or acquisition plays out. But if it ends up being quite a good thing for them, we can definitely see a move back to this 370. And that is the gap we would be looking to fill. If we break that, then obviously we do have another gap to fill at $400, key psychological level as well. But really, this is just going to be a key zone. So gap fill, $400 psychological level, and then also 403 first deviation on the 6-month chart. So a key level. And really, this would be the only thing we're focusing on even in the near future, because markets are most likely going to continue weak, considering the Fed has just done another 75 basis point increase. So really going back up to that $400 level probably isn't all that likely in this kind of market. So there would be the key ones we would be focusing on. But for any reason, if you just want further out levels, then just pay attention to the 425, the 455, the 525, the 510, and the 560 extreme levels. But again, really, past that 400, wouldn't really be paying attention to. Not all that likely that anything like that's going to happen. The key focus I would have on Adobe is really, we would expect a continuation down to around 245. And then it's something we could be looking at a bit more long bias, just depending on how the overall market is performing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe, and check out this analysis video here.